This is Nuthatch, one of 5 tree houses at Lanrick, tucked into the woods on the banks of the River Teith in Perthshire, right on the edge of the Trossachs National Park. It's about an hour from both Glasgow and Edinburgh, but it feels a world away. I spent 2 nights here, and in this video I'm talking you through everything. The walk up to the treehouse, the full interior, the outdoor bath, what's included, what surprised me, and a few on its bits you should know before you book. Let's get into it. First things first, each treehouse has its own parking space tucked right at the base of the trees. And even before you get up to the treehouse itself, you get a sense of what makes this place special. It's proper woodland, tall pine and oak surrounding you on every side, completely private, no other buildings in sight. Nuthatch sits up on stilts among the trees, so you climb a set of wooden stairs to reach it. Worth knowing if mobility is a concern for you or anyone travelling with you. This one isn't ground level or step free. And then you arrive at this, a huge tree growing straight up through the terrace. They've built the whole deck around it rather than cutting it down, which I loved. Over here is the barbecue, and just around the corner, the outdoor bathtub. We'll come back to both of these a bit later. Let's head inside and see what's in Nuthatch. Straight away you notice how much of the furniture is handmade from wood. This side table looks like it's been cut straight from a tree trunk, and even the lampstand is made the same way. The log burner is the centerpiece of the room, and they leave you logs and firelighters so you can get it going as soon as you arrive. A nice touch, especially on a cold evening. Over here is the dining table, and there's a guest book too, which is always worth a flick through. It's full of notes from previous guests. They also leave you the basics for your first breakfast: eggs, bread and a couple of jams, so you're not having to rush out to the shops the moment you arrive. One thing I found genuinely interesting, this cupboard at the back hides a large water cylinder. The hot water is heated by a heat pump underneath the treehouse. The kitchen keeps that rustic feel going. A lovely old-fashioned ceramic sink, a fridge with a small freezer section, and a proper electric hob oven and extractor, so you can genuinely cook a full meal here if you want to. They've also got handmade pottery on display, and if you like a piece, you can actually buy it, which is a nice touch for something a bit different to take home. Glasses and a bottle of olive oil are provided too, so you're pretty well set up for self-catering. Through to the bathroom, a classic style toilet and sink, toiletries provided, and a proper walk-in shower with its own basin. Simple, but everything you need. And then this, the view from the corridor window straight out over the paddock. If you're lucky like we were, you'll catch the cows grazing right outside. The bedroom carries the same style through. A double bed with tree trunk furniture, wood cladding on the walls, and even the ceiling has that wood effect finish. So you really do feel like you're sleeping up in the trees. There's a large mirror and the same paddock view from the window. You can also just make out the neighbouring treehouse through the trees, although there's still plenty of privacy. Back outside, this is the barbecue. I was told it actually runs on electric rather than gas or charcoal, which is worth knowing if you're planning a barbecue night. There's an outdoor table with seating for 4. And then there's this, the copper outdoor bathtub with proper hot water, surrounded by a wooden fence for privacy. And around the back of the treehouse, the view straight into the forest. It's honestly one of my favourite spots on the whole property. At night, Nuthatch looks stunning, properly lit up against the trees. They've put outdoor lights along the staircase too, which makes a real difference for safety once it's dark. If the weather allows, sitting out on the terrace in the evening is something else. The next morning, I filled up the outdoor bathtub, steaming hot water first thing surrounded by the forest. There's something properly special about sitting out here with a coffee, just watching the woodland wake up. This alone is worth the stay. And that's Nuthatch at the Treehouses at Lanrick. Between the log burner, the outdoor bath, and being surrounded by nothing but trees, it's one of the most peaceful 2 days I've had in a long time. Just be ready for those stairs and book the barbecue knowing it's electric. If you want to check availability, I've put the link below. This is not a sponsored video. And if you enjoyed this one, make sure you've subscribed. I've got more unusual stays like this coming soon. See you all in the next video.